Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got a breaking news report coming out from Kazakhstan, and earlier today I gave you guys an update that the Russians might be preparing to launch a major attack onto Ukraine soon to respond to the airfields being attacked over the weekend as Ukraine carried out a massive operation called Spider's Web, striking strategic bombers at numerous airfields in Russia. So take a look at your screen here. Citizens in Kazakhstan film glowing balls of light falling from the sky. Glowing objects were spotted in the sky over several cities in Kazakhstan. The ministry said it could be a meteor shower or fragments of a spacecraft. Russian military bloggers claim failed Oreshnik. Now, the reason why I'm covering this story today is because just literally a few hours ago, I let you guys know the Russians are preparing to attack Ukraine in some sort of way and respond to the airfields being targeted over the weekend. And now, all of a sudden, citizens over northern Kazakhstan are seeing these glowing balls of light. Something exploded, was flying over the skies. And it really makes you wonder if Russia tried to launch an Oreshnik medium range ballistic missile today and somehow it failed. It exploded over the skies of Kazakhstan. Now, I can't completely confirm that, but I do want to show you guys the information and videos coming out from Kazakhstan, like what you see here, as it was a very interesting phenomenon, all at the same time that we're expecting the Russians to potentially fire one of these, as there's been a lot of talk that the Russians could attack Ukraine with an Oreshnik missile. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's hop on over here to X, and I'm going to show you guys a few videos coming out from there. This is from Angry Cossack. Something is being observed in the sky of Kazakhstan, not far from the border with Russia. 38 seconds, guys. Take a look at this. All right, now I haven't been able to completely confirm exactly what this is, but do you guys think that this is maybe some sort of satellite coming in through the atmosphere, burning up, or maybe a meteor, some sort of comet or something like that as well? Or do you guys think the Russians tried to fire an Oreshnik medium range ballistic missile tonight and it failed, exploding over Kazakhstan? Let me know what you think. Here's a couple other things as well from Raging 545. Near the northern border of Kazakhstan, what looks like burning debris was seen in the sky. It is being claimed a Russian Oreshnik missile may have detonated in mid-flight and disintegrated. Okay, so here's a video as well. Take a look at this one.
Какой, наверное, салют?
Какой салют? Это кометы?
Да, ну,
Да, отвечаю, кометы. Капец.
я видел кометы, спросишь, а не видел. Буду хвастаться.
Не-не-не, это кометы.
Какой?
All right, so after looking at this video, what it made me think of as well was like a Starlink satellite. But usually, whenever this happens, mainstream news will pick this up. They're almost expecting it, to land in a specific area of the world or something, or maybe crash into the oceans. I haven't heard any reports like this coming out from here. And over Kazakhstan, that just seems extremely weird. So again, let me know what you guys think, but here's some more information here. This was a report from a Russian military blogger on Telegram. This is in Russian, obviously, but we had it translated here. It says the following phenomena are observed in the sky over Kazakhstan near the border with Russia. The network is already writing that this is an Oreshnik that has collapsed in the air. Now, the reason why I think it's possible it could be an Oreshnik is that we've heard reports in the past that the Russians tried to fire these and they failed. Okay, so maybe it's possible that this was another failure and launch of this. I mean, if Russia really had these at their disposal, I would think they would have used these already inside of Ukraine, considering how bad this war effort is going for them. So it makes me think that maybe it was another failed one. But here's a couple other videos also from Ukraine front line. Bright objects were spotted in the sky over Astana, Kazakhstan. That's in like central northern Kazakhstan, right near the border of Russia. And areas close to the border with the Russian Federation, and an unusual celestial phenomenon was also spotted over Russia. Russia's social networks claim that this is an unsuccessful launch of Oreshnik. So a couple more videos I can show you guys here also. Take a look at this. All right, so this video right here shows a lot of debris. I mean, if that was a satellite, that was a pretty massive satellite. I mean, look at all that, guys. That is a lot of debris entering into the atmosphere. Here's one more video.
Над Астаной летят, вот сейчас я иду, братья. Время сколько? 10 часов, на еще намаз иду, брат. Летят такие дети. Ракеты, что ли, вот на них. Вон Аллах. Только что увидел. Залетели вот так. Как кометы ушли. Над Астаной.
All right, so very strange what's happening over here. Looks like it's falling at a pretty fast speed, coming down and crashing into Kazakhstan. And that was some of the reports, too, that apparently this debris did fall over there. So I wonder if they're going to be able to retrieve this falling debris and figure out exactly what it was. Here's another report from Tendar. The Russian missile disintegrated shortly after being launched. The debris is raining on neighboring Kazakhstan. Some Russian military bloggers say that it was a failed Oreshnik ballistic missile. There was chatter that Russia might launch an Oreshnik missile strike on Ukraine in retaliation for the destruction of the 20 Russian strategic bombers, which got wiped out during the Ukrainian Operation Spiderweb, an absolute fitting end. So this is the video that we just watched a little bit ago. But yeah, I mean, lots of talk here that this is possibly an Oreshnik. Finally, one last thing here from Max25. There is information that a strong Russian strike will be tonight. This was according to People's Deputy Roman Kostenko. Okay, so he's a parliament member out of Ukraine, and you can see the date here, June 5th, 2025. And I actually showed you guys this report in my last video today, letting you know that the Russians were preparing for some sort of attack onto Ukraine. And he stated here that the strike could be tonight. All right, so then when we line that up with what we just saw right now, with all this space debris showing up over Kazakhstan right next to the Russian border, is it possible that what we saw was a Russian Oreshnik missile that was being fired and failed, exploding in the atmosphere? Crazy information coming out today, guys, but let me know what you think. I'll keep following the story. If I get more updates, I'll let you guys know what happened over here. But regardless, the citizens in Kazakhstan were able to see these glowing balls of light and falling space debris just today. And I'll let you guys know if we get some changes here to this story. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in for this update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.